So in this video, we're talking about spanking. So, to spank or not to spank, that's the question. This is a pretty hot topic for a lot of parents, but I would like to read a little story written by the author of Pippi Longstocking. Astrid Lindgren was her name. And it kind of describes physical punishment from the child's perspective. So this is an interesting one, and I'm just going to read it from my tablet here. Above all, I believe there should never be any violence. In 1978, I received a Peace Prize in West Germany for my books, and I gave an accepted speech that I called just that, never violence. And in that speech, I told a story from my own experience. When I was 20 years old, I met an old pastor wife who told me that she was young and had her first child. She didn't believe in striking children, although spanking kids with a switch pulled from a tree was standard punishment at the time. But one day, when her son was 4 or 5, he did something that she felt warranted a spanking. The first in his life. She told him that he would have to go outside himself and find a switch for her to hit him with. If you hear a lot of noise, our roof is being worked on, so I'll excuse that. Sorry about that. The boy was gone a long time. And when she came back in, he was crying. He said to her, "Mama, I couldn't find a switch, but here's a rock that you can throw at me." All of a sudden, the mother understood how the situation felt from the child's point of view. That if my mom wants to hurt me, then it makes no difference what she does it with. She might as well do it with a stone. And the mother took her boy in her lap, and they both cried. Then she laid the rock on a shelf in the kitchen to remind herself forever, never violence. And that is something I think everyone should keep in mind, because violence begins in the nursery, and one can raise children into violence. That's pretty intense. When I first read that, I actually did cry, because gentle parenting is definitely, in my opinion, the way to go, because honestly, spanking, it really teaches the child that violence is okay as long as you're in control of that other person. And I completely disagree with it. I know a lot of people think it creates respect. No. First of all, hitting anybody is illegal. You can get thrown in jail for hitting someone. I mean, hitting your wife, is that okay? No, it's never okay to hit someone. And especially children, and because they're little and they're innocent, and my daughter's smiling at me. They're little, they're innocent, and I don't think it teaches anything, really. Spanking doesn't teach anything. But also, it teaches them that you're in control of them, and I don't believe that anyone should be in control of another human being at all, whether that's your child or your wife or your husband. Nobody wants to be controlled. It only creates resistance. And, well, when you use a system of control, we're basically stating that we own them, that we dictate what they do, when they do it, and how they do it. And somehow this is supposed to create a happy home. I don't think so. Because no one wants to be controlled. There's always going to be resistance when you're trying to control the other person. And I've been practicing this gentle and respectful parenting for a while now. My son's now 4, and I can say it works. And the more I try to control Gideon, the more he resists. The more we create that chaos. And the less I try to control him, and I'm there for him in person to stop him gently. Like if he's hitting, I will not let you hit. I will stop him. I won't grab him and I won't say like, "No, we don't hit," and then hit him, because that doesn't teach anything. What teaches him not to hit is when I say, "No, I will not let you hit your sister. No, here, I'll give him something else. Here, if you want to hit this stuffed animal or something." that works every time. So we need to be there to guide our children, not to, you know, control them and teach them violence, because that's kind of what spanking does, in my opinion. So that's about it on spanking, pretty much, from the child's perspective. And that story was so powerful, in my opinion. And, well, that's about it. I think that's it on this. I think my next video is going to be how to implement gentle ways of discipline, like more gentle ways of discipline without punishment, without hitting, without, you know, that kind of stuff. So if you like this content, like and subscribe. And if you want to learn what I've learned, how to become a more peaceful parent and have a more peaceful house, there's a link in the description for a free course with Amy McCready. I cannot praise this. This course is amazing, so check it out. It's in the link in the description. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.